Hey there everyone, this is Round the Wheel. Welcome back to Sonic Classic Heroes, and I may as well admit up front that you're getting post-commentary today, because I'm the kind of guy who forgets to set his fraps to record his external microphone output, and now it's too late to go back and re-record this, so that's what you're getting today. I hate it when I have to do episodes like this, but there you have it. And my god, the slowdown. This level was not designed for this kind of work, it seems. Bubble? Bubble? Yes, bubble. And I am actually sort of convinced that the invincibility lasts a little longer now, like that's been set, because it used to just get through 2 loops, but it gets through slightly more than that now. So I think they actually set the invincibility to be a little longer. Maybe to account for the fact that you got 3 people tagging around. Sorry, Knuckles, but you are not the main character, so you had to die. In fact, you were the red shirt Knuckles. But he's back, so it doesn't really matter, and he doesn't really qualify as a red shirt. In that case, I really like the windy tunnels that they push you through in the Labyrinth Zone. I wish Sonic 1 had used more of that. That was an interesting device that you didn't get to see too often. And this episode is a little longer because I felt like last time we cheesed our way through, but it turns out there aren't too many shortcuts you can take. I should know by now that there aren't really too many secrets added to this game. In fact, there may be no secrets added to this game. It's just that there were some instances in which you can get places now that you couldn't get to before. And I have this weird kind of paranoia about secrets in this game. Like, I keep thinking that somehow I'm going to find secrets, when that is very much not the case. Lift me up, Tails. Get me those rings that I so desperately need because I'm a ring whore. Yes, there you go. Take me to land. I know it makes you tired because you're a little baby boy. But we're not going for Sol Emeralds anymore, even though you're about to see me, you just did see me jump into the bonus, but this has been edited for inevitable failure purposes. Yeah, 14 rings to go if you saw it flashing by there. Completely ridiculous. But I'm probably not going to be going for the Sol Emeralds. I think we may have discussed this, in fact, and that was really a stupid thing on my part right there, to lose the water shield right before getting the invincibility. You could say it's cheap because the thing is so fast and hard to see, but really that was my own dumb fault, so there you go. God, you really chugged through the water. Those things just like, yeah, they have water shields, the other guys do, so those little things just kind of ricocheted away there. Ah, yes, so much switching back and forth of music. This place does have a really relaxing song. Way to go, Jess. Using Knuckles in ways that Knuckles were not meant to be used. There you go. I love Knuckles about to fall animation. He's such a drama queen. Any hoozle. What's up the way? Pretty much the exit to this level. I think this one's almost done. The third is substantially longer. I like that the water shield deflects those little spike guy things. I don't know if that's going to work so well in the Starlight Zone when they don't get rid of him. You can just deflect his whole body. Bye-bye, Knuckles. Boy, he sure comes back quick from asphyxiation. I bet David Carradine wishes that. Ha 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 ha. Yes, yes. Why do I try to fly with you in the water, Tails? Because I'm so obviously an idiot. Here we go, up the way. Yeah, this slowdown is kind of aggravating. I mean, it's not like a game breaker or anything, because I know the way through, but still. Here we are, into the level. Ta-da! And another opportunity to get that stupid, I think, red emerald is the one that's at the end of the really long maze-like one. Who even knows? I know, because I'm the game master. And if I could ever get to this thing, it would be fantastic. Yes, inevitably a continue is to be got here. If you want to rack up continues in this game, just play this bonus stage over and over again. Not to the right, because that way lies madness and goalposts. Or goal walls, goal enders, whatever. Ender's Game. God, I love that shifting background, too. I'm just waiting for it to turn into birds, because I know that this is going to result in failure already. I don't remember this thing being this long, this particular bonus stage. I always feel like I'm going and going, and I'm at the end, and here's the last exit. Nope. Like, I have to train myself to think that it's longer than it actually is. We'll end up getting the Chaos Emeralds, I'm pretty sure. All 7 of those. I cannot wait to see that special one that was made special just for this game. Not too many things were actually inserted into this game, but that's one of them, and it's pretty cool. And I am looking way forward to playing that. That part, speaking of way, that part is way easier with Tails. Good job. Let's not mess around. Let's get in there with Knuckles. Let's make sure we're in there good and solid. Alright. There you go. There you have it. Oh no, what a horrible thing. We can never be trapped in this loop ever again. How awful. Boo-hoo. Alright then. What are you doing, Knuckles? Bubbles for Knuckles? Bubbles for Knuckles? How did you guys get down there? What the? Wow. We got the Three Stooges here is what we've got. So who is who? Sonic is obviously Mo. That leaves... I guess Tails would be Larry. That leaves Knuckles to be Curly, although that creates personality problems. Shut up! Yeah, the Three Stooges analogy doesn't quite work, I don't think. Up and over. We're going to be taking the high road for this level because that is just generally advisable in Sonic games anyway. Speaking of things that are generally advisable, not spin dashing right into like little spike spears. Although I think that's the super peel out that some people were talking about that I did. You can see me about to test it here. You can hold up and jump. It wasn't quite instant there. I still think you can hold it down, but I'm not sure what that's useful for, really. That was a risky maneuver that I probably should not have done. That was stupid as hell. Yes, let's get some rings on the way to our death by asphyxiation. I love that. I just like that word. That's one of those words I learned when I was a kid. It's like, whoa, there's a medical term for not breathing. Whoa, and I don't know. I just really like that word. Although it probably inevitably has Greek or Latin roots, which is... I just figured it out. You don't lose all your rings when you get hit. You just lose the rings that that person collected. Because no wonder we have 5 rings. Sonic, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you only lose the rings that your character... That's pretty amazing. Although that means you could die with rings if you got hit, I think. Maybe their rings get transferred to you. I love Knuckles' about to fall animation. What a drama queen. Knuckles, you full of drama. Here we go, down into the water. This is one of those things that I was like, oh, you've never been able to do this before, ha ha ha, but yes, this is not an entirely new part of this game at all. This is just me being stupid and wasting my invincibility time. Going off and getting bubbled up. In a place where there's actually a little crack of water, where I think that counts if you... That should count if you pop your head out of the water even briefly, right? Anyway, off and onward. Oh, Knuckles, I will never get tired of that. You are so funny. This part right here, I'm not entirely convinced was not... Wait. I'm not entirely convinced that this part right here was an original part of the game. I think this may have been added in, unless I'm just discovering things for the first time by virtue of, you know, using my new trio of team members to try to find things that I never found before, like that shortcut through Labyrinth Zone Act 1, which I'm pretty sure is not accessible by normal means, and we just are now able to do that because somebody, I think it was Yamama Nama, said that you can, that part is on the original map. It's just that, now here's a waste of a windy tunnel right here. You just run through this thing like it ain't no thing. Probably because it's so short and whatever, but... Yeah, I thought I was dying there for a second, but it turns out it was just Sonic, so nobody cares. Ha ha ha. There we go. Yeah, learned our lesson already. We're not going to be going for any more of those unless, as it was last time, it's a complete and total accident. So, hello, Water Shield. That thing will come in really handy on the Robotnik fight, which I used to be able to do when I was a kid. Not in the sense that I can't beat it now, but this is me getting lost and not figuring out where to go because I thought this was like a two-way path or something, but it turns out, ha ha ha, no it is not. But yeah, I swear when I was a kid I used to be able to beat Dr. Robotnik on the Dr. Labyrinth thing, like, on the Dr. Labyrinth. I used to be able to get 8 hits on him. I don't know how I did that, because that takes reflexes that I don't have now. You gotta stay caught up somehow. It must have been just the sheer amount of video games I played. Like, I played video games so much that I was just... I knew everything by muscle memory, and I was able to just skip past everything and just hit him. Because nowadays, that would be nigh impossible for me to do. And I think here I even only get 2 hits on him, even with the water shield, so... Not that exciting. I thought I could do it now that I had the water shield. Use the extra ups from the water shield to do a bubble bounce and maybe hit him more times, but I used to be able to do that, and then I could just go through the rest of the upward passage in peace. But now it's worth taking my time for, because here we go. It's worth taking your time for, because now you can stay in the water all day, and you can get the bends, and you can become unaccustomed to the pressure on land. We can just live underwater all day with our water shield. I used to dream about living in an underwater city as a kid. I thought it would be really spectacularly awesome. And I still think it would be pretty spectacularly awesome if you could ever pull it off. No, I got left behind. No. Oh my god, what am I gonna do now? I do like the wave of the background. That's still impressive after all this time. Yeah, we could just bounce around like basketballs all day. Or we could actually try to get out of here. Why don't we switch over to Knuckles any day now? I think I was waiting for it to come back down, which it does in the original Sonic one, but I think now that you have Knuckles to help you climb, it's somehow programmed to not come back down, so you gotta use your smarts, use Knuckles to get out of your sticky situation, and then everybody else will just follow suit. That makes a certain amount of sense. I'm not saying it doesn't, but it's kind of weird that it doesn't do this original thing that it used to do. Let's all get up and be a happy family. We're gonna switch over to Sonic, because he is the best guy for the job here, because with other people, I'll just accidentally do dumb things, which I think actually will get demonstrated once I lose the water shield, like, is totally inevitable. I don't think so, the lightning shield, although the double jump might have been useful for getting out of here. And it turns out Robotnik will actually wait on you, like, if he gets too far ahead of you, he'll actually do some waiting, which is really nice. He didn't have to do that, but he does anyway. See, there's that bubble bounce in action. And I think me losing my shield in action is about to come right up. Probably when I try to bubble bounce through this gap or something. Because I'm an idiot. There you... Well, no, okay. I don't give myself enough credit for my playing skills sometimes. In fact, I'd like a counter of how many times I said idiot throughout this video. I am a little bit hard on myself sometimes, but generally I am pretty okay at video games. So why don't we change to... Yeah, why don't we change to somebody who doesn't accidentally fly through the water at the same speed that he flies through the air. That would be a fantastic idea, actually. Yes, let's get out of the water and back to the real world, that is to say the Mobius strip. And let's all jump on top of the button like we're posing for an album cover. Perfect! Everybody does their poses. No smiling. There's no smiling on album covers, you guys. And, boy, you rack up continues in this game like no other. But that's it for now. Next time we will take on the Starlight Zone, and I will try to find secrets that are probably not there either. So, that is it. See you guys next time.